Alright guys, Bludgerboy here to play some more Donkey Kong Country 2 Diddy's Conquest, and we're going to the second half of the, is it the third? No, fourth world now. Riggedy Race. I apologize for like the gaps between uploads, because it's getting kind of ridiculous at this point. I think there was like a there was more than a week gap between the third and the fourth episode. I know there aren't too many people that watch this, but it might get annoying for you there being these massive gaps, whereas with the Ratchet & Clank 2 walkthrough there was like just nowhere near that amount of time between each episode. And there's nothing I can do about it because uni's gone back, so that takes priority. It's not so much that I've had like heaps of uni work to do, because at this point it's into the second week. It's more the fact that I had to go through a lot of shit to get classes changed, and I still don't know if they have been successfully changed. I'm assuming they've changed, but I could still be denied access to the changes. If that makes any sense. I could still be put back where I was. I've changed my major from creative writing to philosophy, because the creative writing thing just wasn't for me. I like writing shit, just not poetry and stories and novels and shit like they assume you want to. Oh, for fuck's sake, this is gonna get ridiculous. I practiced this a while back, and I haven't, because I haven't had time to do this. It's silly. You would think I would have time, because people have cancelled certain things that I was more or less pseudo-promised that I haven't been able to do. Like I said in the episode 3 that the comedy competition I was in, because I came second, they would let me judge the junior portion of that competition, the Class Clowns competition it's called. They cancelled the Class Clowns competition in my area, just in my area, nowhere else, because not enough participants signed up for it. That fucking pisses me off. I don't know where the bonus is in this. Oh, that's right, there's only one. I was gonna get to first place now. I hope I can. Oh, please, for the love of God. There we go. Now to slow down, because I remember I had heaps of trouble with this because I've gone way too fast. Because you have to go fast to catch up to first place. I think this is it. I think this is it. Yes. Way better than the 10 or so times that took me the first time. Oh, that was bullshit. The first time when I was practicing, fucking hell, I just kept falling in the gaps. I don't know how I got through that the first time, or the second time rather, given that I haven't practiced that in ages. But yeah, they cancelled that competition, so I don't get to judge the junior competitors, and I was so looking forward to that. So much. Oh, for fuck's sake. I was looking just so much to that. It was gonna be so fun. And nope. Unfortunately, no, it wasn't going to be happening anyway. And it's not the first time. They cancelled when I entered back in 2011. I had to go to the Sydney heat. Which makes me wonder, why the fuck can't I just guest judge the Sydney heat then? Is that an option? Oh, and with the comedy competition that I was in, I didn't make it through to the semi-finals either, for my state. And you see that barrel that just came out? That was a DK barrel, and if you can technically grab that before it disappears, and it'll just look like you're holding nothing. Which is kind of funny. Anyway, as I was saying, I didn't make it. They didn't send me an email to say I was through to the semi-finals. Yeah, I need a. Oh no. Let's come back. They haven't sent me through an email saying I am through, and they also haven't sent me an email saying I'm not through, because what they usually do, like in Class Clowns when I came second in the state final, New South Wales state final, they fucking, oh my god, seriously, they sent me an email confirming that I did not make it to the national final. They sent me thing and saying, you got this close, but you just didn't make it. Which I prefer to just not fucking hell, to just not telling me anything. Oh my god, get the fuck out the way. Get the fuck out the way. What are you... Oh my god, seriously. Okay, I'm just gonna jump in this guy's thing and just hope he... No. God damn it, seriously? That's bullshit. Take 3. Oh god, I forgot that was it. There we go. But yeah, they haven't sent me an email confirming or denying my placement in the state semi-finals. So I'm like, what the fuck? And I fear the reason for that is because I changed my email. I changed my email back in like January because I lost access to my Hotmail account and was unable to get the password back because you need to know like the birthday and the name of the account and the exact titles of emails that you sent. I send emails so rarely that I don't know. See, there you go. Holding an invisible barrel. Nothing's there. Alright. And it's kind of like I don't send emails, so I can't remember the names of emails I sent. I can remember the what they were about. I know exactly what they were about. But the automated form requires you to know exactly what they say. And I don't know exactly what they say. So yeah, I'd have to like call I'd have to like call someone up from Microsoft to get that account back. And I submitted my sign up for the Raw competition fucking last year, 2012. So they've got the old one. You'd think just change it, like just sign into your account and change it. They don't have an account thing. It's like a submission form and there's no way to edit it. Oh, there's no way to edit it at all. So oh god. Seriously. Yeah, there's no way to edit it. So I'm just like, I hope, because you also have to submit your mobile phone number as well though. So I'm just hoping they'll call me on that, right? The person from the venue where I performed called me on my mobile because they didn't get a response from the email. Surprise, surprise. So I'm like, yeah, I changed my email. Here's a new one. And I figured they'd just pass that on to the people who need it. They'd just pass that on to the judges or the organizers for the competition. They'd just pass it down the line and I wouldn't have to fucking do anything. But I don't know if they did. I've got no idea. I asked them to, and I don't know if they did. So yeah, I don't know if they've got my new email. I even sent them an email to the general inquiries thing for the Melbourne International Comedy Festival, which is the festival that runs this competition. I haven't gotten an email back from them either. So I fucking have no clue if it's just because they haven't gotten my email or if because I haven't actually made it. And if I didn't get through because the emails are going to my old email account, I'm going to be fucking pissed off because I made every attempt conceivably possible to get them to fucking know what it is. Oh, thank God I got that in the first try. Getting that is a pain in the ass. Alright, last level. Well, second last level. Oh, man. So I don't know if they've got it. And that's worrying me. Legit. And when they cancelled the Class Clowns thing, I figured the judges would email me about that as well. Only the proprietor, or not the proprietor, but my contact for the venue emailed me, so I don't know. And I'm getting very fucking worried that that is exactly what's happened, and that I've basically fucked myself out of performing by having the wrong, by losing access to an email address. And to be honest with you, I really think I deserved a spot. I hate to fucking sound arrogant, but the reaction I was getting from that crowd I don't understand how I didn't get through. I seriously don't. And given that I was fucking gypped out of the class clowns thing, the junior competitors, it's the least they could fucking do, you'd think, but no. And them's the breaks. Just gonna deal with it. Can I reach this? Yeah. I don't know, I put a fuckload of effort into it and didn't get anything back for it necessarily, or didn't get, like, rewarded for it by them. I just feel kinda ripped off. I mean, it's their decision, I can't argue with their decision. And if they give me fucking reasoning for it, then cool. I think the problem is they're looking for someone who can start a career in comedy, not just the funniest person. And I'm not old enough to start a career in fucking anything except, like, you know, stacking shelves. So maybe that's their problem. Ah, it kinda sucks though. But yeah, I just wish they'd fucking respond. That's all I like, for them to respond to the email that I sent them. Because if I ever get that Hotmail account back and I see that you've made it through to the semi-final, please send us an email now. Because for whatever reason they have American accents. I will be so fucking angry that I actually contacted them several times trying to get a reply and didn't get one. Because it's not my fault, because, I mean, I fucking tried 3 times to contact them and they haven't gotten back to me, so how the fuck is it my fault? Oh well. I get angry at all kinds of things. Although this is something to, oh god, this is something to be, like, legitimately angry about. You guys might have noticed that there haven't been many, event videos, like, for Office Riot forums lately. That's because I haven't woken up early enough to participate in their events. I signed up to quite a few of them a while back, and I just missed all of them. So I've just been like, okay, I'm not going to sign up to any of them now. Oh god, no, 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 no. Yeah, I remember. I only remember because Firefox is open next to me. Yeah, I haven't been in those events for like ages, but people kept scheduling events in these really ridiculous times. Like there's this one dude who schedules events every single week that go for like 10 hours or something. Like, oh, ran out of time. That he wants to go for like 10 hours or something, and like every Friday without fail he schedules these events. Then they go for 10 hours, and you got like 4 people wanting to schedule events on Saturday all at once because they know all the people are available on Saturday. It's just like, and the events were overlapping each other. People were only given like an hour to host their events because of how close the event schedules were. And I usually take it upon myself to go back and look at all the times, because most people don't. So I take it upon myself to go and look at all the times to make sure there's no conflicts. And people were just totally failing to realize that they were overlapping other people's events, fucking other people around. Some guy even hosted an event at the same time that other people hosted events. Like starting at the exact same time. I had to move an event because someone wanted their event to go for a certain amount of time. Like some guy started his event like 5 AM in my country, and I started my event at 8 AM in my country, and they were like, oh, could you please move it to a different day? I'm not sure how long my event will go for. You do know exactly how long your event will go for now. 3 motherfucking hours. 8 minus 5 is 3. My event starts when your event stops. No 2 events can go at the same time. It's a fucking rule. You should have read it. And you didn't! Not my fucking problem! Okay, seriously. And then I have to move my event because his is all more important. Seriously, you don't get to fucking reserve a certain amount of time for an event beyond a couple of hours. If I only gave you like an hour for your event, then yes, you would be entitled to go, I need a little bit more time than that. Could you please move it forward or back a certain amount of time, or move it to a different day? But if you've got 3 hours for your event, you don't fucking come up and go, oh, could I have a bit longer? No, you can't have a bit fucking longer, you prick. Honestly. Selfish bastard. I even made like a note in italics above like my event topic in the first line. Gone, every selfish cunt and their dogs making events, please stop this, it's fucking annoying, people can't schedule stuff. Because I had to wait a few weeks to schedule mine because of this ridiculous scheduling stuff that people were doing. It took, oh my god, it took forever for me to actually get a spot, and then some prick complains because his event isn't long enough. It was ridiculous. There was even a guy who fucking who made 2 event topics at once. He didn't make them at the same time, but he made like another event topic the day before his original event was to start. And I'm like, what the hell, dude? What gives you the right to do that? Like, seriously. If you'd waited a day, 24 hours is all you would have to wait, and this would literally be a non-issue, but you seem to just be so selfish that you take up more things. And then he said, well, it's a special thing, because I'm gonna not host events for a while, and I want my last event to be in there for sure. It's like, that's not a fucking reason! You're being selfish, just admit it. I don't know why people, like, and this particular dude, he's arrogant, but not to the point where it's a big problem. If that makes sense. Like, he seems to have a little bit of a superiority complex, but like it doesn't really affect the forum that much. It's just funny. Bit of a self-righteous dude. Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna go get an extra life. This is taking too long. Yeah, I'm having like trouble explaining it. He's like it's just hard to explain. Oh yeah, he was in one of my events once, one of my recent ones, and he like this round was like what was it called? Yeah, Zombie Rush, where we have a bunch of humans and a bunch of zombies, and the zombies have to kill the humans. Zombies can only use knives, humans can use whatever guns they can find. We left auto-aim on. You can't turn auto-aim off in the server settings without making a new lobby, so we just had to deal with auto-aim being on. We didn't think it would, because Zombie Rush is usually really hard for the humans, so we figure, oh well, it won't be that bad, because it's already hard enough for the humans. This will make it a bit easier for them. The humans, it then became really easy for the humans, and they were wiping the zombies out really easily. The zombies can come back as many times as they like, by the way. But the zombies were just getting massacred, so it was like, this isn't working so well. By they're supposed to survive 10 minutes running away from the zombies. And it was like at 9 minutes, and I just typed in like the text chat, man, this isn't going so well. And this guy was like, well, let me handle it. And he takes out an RPG without permission and just fires it at people. Once, but it's still like, don't fucking do that. Did I say you could do that? No. That's fucking trolling. I don't care if you've been here for a few months. Don't do that. That's fucking irritating as shit. Oh, come on. And I bet you anything, this is the kind of guy where if I did that in his event, and his events have been trolled before, and he doesn't get he's not happy when it happens. He gets mad. And he has in his events, like, he can't speak English that good. And he has, like, in the rules, read these, you illiterated fucks. I think it's supposed to say illiterate. Do you see the irony? Because I do. I laughed when I saw that. Yeah, people scheduling events on top of other events, and fucking this same guy scheduling events every Friday, and then he wants 6 hour to 10 hour events. Then when someone else makes an event within that 6 hour to 10 hour period, he gets fucking pissed off and says, can they move it? It's like, yeah, you're totally not being selfish hosting fucking 5 events in 5 weeks in a row, and then someone else wants to make an event 2 to 3 hours after yours. That's totally not selfish to complain about that. Fucking prick. But in the end, events are not serious business, so who cares? I'm being a douche by complaining about something so fucking trivial that it doesn't matter. Whoa, I just unplugged my controller and started the PS3 up. Whoopsie daisy. Doesn't matter, the recording is over. It's over, dude. It's over. Okay. Hopefully I'll be able to update more frequently. I apologize for that. But in any case, I will catch you guys later.